Hi everyone, it's Mags here. Thanks for joining me. Hi Sandra, thanks for checking in. So hopefully today the internet is on our side. So fingers crossed, if anything changes, then we'll play it by ear. So thank you so much for coming. We won't be using any props, but if you know that you like to have them in certain poses, it's always nice to have them nearby, and considering you're at home, then they can just be there handy. Okay, so if you're new here, then let me know, check in or stay after the class so we can say hello and share a few words. Otherwise, we're good to go. So find a comfortable position where you can settle. I'd say stay seated in any comfortable position, because then we can move on to a pranayama and meditation as we begin. So softly close your eyes and begin tuning your attention inwards. Notice what's present on the landscape of your physical body. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Any thoughts that are going through your head, or perhaps emotions that are surfacing up. Allow your mind to become quiet and slowly recentering, just settling down. Keeping the eyes closed, you can hone your attention to the physical experience that you're having. Notice all and any sensation running through your body. And notice if you're holding onto any tension or if there's any tightness that you can release. So take a really deep breath in. And as you exhale, let it go. So twice more like this. So when you sigh, you can add as much sound as you like. So just allow it to signify that you're ready to let go. So the tension can leave the body, the tension can leave your mind. Spend a few moments here tracking your breath in and out without trying to change its pace or the quality. Just use it as an anchor to stay grounded and rooted in the present moment, like nothing else matters. And now it's the time to set an intention for the practice. If there's nothing that's coming to your mind straight away, then ask yourself why you rolled out the mat today. Just remember there are no right or wrong answers. Just simply connect to why you're here. And take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, softly open your eyes. So we're going to move into pranayama. Going to go for nadi shodhana, so the alternate nostril breathing. As you can tell, I usually go for this pranayama when the weather is a bit iffy, because I find that it really helps you balance those the yin and yang energies in the body. And I don't know about you, but I get affected by the changing weather. You know, when it's supposed to be raining or stormy, and then all of a sudden it's quite nice and hot and stuff, and my body finds it quite confusing. So for that reason, we're going to do an alternate nostril breathing. So if you want at any point, you can support your elbow, the other hand, so the arm doesn't fatigue so quickly. Index and middle fingers on the spot between your eyebrow, on the Ajna chakra, the third eye chakra, and we use the thumb and the ring finger to close off the nostrils. So take an inhale through your nose and exhale through the nose. Push out the remaining air using your diaphragm. Close of the left nostril, inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left, breathe in slowly and deeply. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Start to lengthen your breath.
And now we're gonna get breath retention. So inhale right. Close both nostrils and hold. 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 Exhale left. Inhale left. Close both nostrils and hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close both nostrils and hold. Exhale left. One more round together. Inhale left. Close both nostrils. Hold. Exhale right. Now continue following your own breath, allowing it to be deep and long. And hold for as long as you feel comfortable when you exhale. So we're only holding on the inhalation and keeping the exhalation super long and smooth. So this way our nervous system is kicking in, just letting the body know that it's okay to relax. Three more rounds. And next time you exhale through the left nostril, release the hands. Keep the back of your hands on your knees, or wherever feels comfortable. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Firm your abdominal wall. And breathe naturally. Breathe rhythmically. Notice the effect of this pranayama on your nervous system, on your physical body, your emotional state. And as you next inhale, softly open your eyes. So feel free to swap the cross of your legs. I'm going to bring one ear towards the same shoulder. Feel free to keep your eyes closed. Tuning into the inner sensations, into the inner experience. If it feels good, you can extend the arm out and keep pushing it down. So to find more stretch, perhaps through the bicep, through the top of the shoulder. Just don't force anything. Just see where your body wants to go. Breathe deeply. Feel the rib cage widen as you breathe. Feel the breath. Open the space in the back of your heart. And then drop the chin down. If you want to, you can place the hand on the back of your head, but without pulling. So just the weight will be enough to gently tax the tissues. release the hand. Slowly bring the head back to the center, and then we go the other way. And notice how this side is feeling. Be gentle, be mindful. Extend the right arm. So give your body time to release, to relax. And drop the chin down. Place the hand on the head if that feels okay. And that's your next inhale. Bring the head back to the center. So now we're going to do a few head rolls. So go whichever way you like, pressing the chin into the chest. And as you lift up, open through the throat. So instead of tipping the head back, you want to lengthen through the front of your neck. Inhale as you bring the chin up, and exhale as it goes down. And then switch. And then bring yourself back to the center. So again, if you want to swap the cross of the legs, you're more than welcome to. Bring the hands on the shoulders and begin to draw circles back just 3 times. Switch direction, so roll forward. Just the shoulders, feel your shoulder blades. And then from here, you're going to inhale as you turn left, and exhale, push the breath out as you go right. So go with your breath. So it's kind of like Kapalabhati breathing, but you want to link it to twisting, but only go as far as your body wants to go. So if the body wants to speed up, let it do so. If it wants to go slow, don't force it. So we're doing Sufi grinds. Keep going. And begin to slow down until you come to stillness. Release your arms and keep your eyes closed. Notice the energetic shift in your body. So note what you can see with your eyes closed. And check in the prana flowing through the body. Notice the fluctuations in your mind. Take another really deep breath in. And as you exhale, open your eyes. So bring the right hand out to the side. Inhale your left arm up. So you want to open through the chest, tone your abdominal wall, and then you lean. So press your hips down, open through the side of the body. So notice where you can engage more and where you can release. So feel the stretch all the way around the side of your body. And then if you want to, you can gently wave. See if you can release any other spots down the line. Stay with your breath. Notice where it feels good. And as you next inhale, bring yourself back to the center. Left arm out. Inhale, right arm up. Slide your shoulder blade down. Shoulder is down. And then lean. Where can you release? And then we begin to wave as gently as you like. Feeling the stretch through the right side of the body, reaching your fingertips away. Just a few more times. And with the next inhale, bring yourself back to the center. Okay, so shift onto your back and draw the knees towards your chest. So give them a little hug wherever it feels good. Feel your back pressing into the mat. Begin to draw your navel closer to the spine. Relax your shoulders. If you want, you can roll from side to side. Breathing deeply. Now open your knees wide. The inner edges of the feet are together. You cup the knees and you draw big circles with the knees. So feel the fresh energy coming into your hips and your pelvis. And notice if any of that feels good or if your hips feel restricted. So we're simply trying to take note of what's present. And even though tightness or tension isn't great, we don't like to feel it. Sometimes if the body is tired, it's tense, then we need to work with it. We need to work with our bodies, not against them. So whatever you find, whatever you experience, honor that experience. Then switch direction. And actually after a few repetitions of that, you can feel that it's not just releasing through the hips, but it's also strengthening all the muscles and tissues. Just a couple more times. Keep your abdominal wall firm. And then bring the feet up. So you're going to come into happy baby, whichever version you feel most appropriate. You can hug the back of the knees, drawing the tailbone to the mat. Relax through the arms and the shoulders. Breathe into your chest. And slowly exhale. Allow yourself to be. Give yourself time. And give your body time to open up and unravel. And then if you want to, you can begin to straighten one leg at a time. If this isn't accessible, you can just hold the back of the knees and straighten one leg at a time. So it's not about achieving here, but it's about working with the body. So
working in union. So you want to connect with yourself and how it is, instead of pushing yourself or making yourself do something that the body isn't ready to. So that's how yoga is really humbling. It teaches us humility, that the body has its own clock and it may be ready over time to open up, it may not, but regardless of how much you want it, you can't force it, and the body will teach you that. So just keep going with your breath. Keep the lower belly sucked in. And then bring the knees in towards your chest. Bring the feet down, hip distance apart, fairly close to your bum, so you can just graze the back of your heels. Arms are beside you, pressing down through the big toe mound. As you inhale, shift the hips up. So coming into Setu Baddha Chaturanga, or the bridge pose. So it rolls off the tongue just a bit more easily. Roll the thighs in as though you're holding a block between them. Notice what's present. Press your shoulders into the mat. Feel your rib cage widen. And as you next exhale, slowly place your hips back down. So pause here for a moment. And as you next inhale, peel the spine off the mat. If you want, you can interlace the fingers and walk the shoulders in to open up through the shoulders and the chest a bit more. Keep pressing down through the big toes. All is good. Feel the connection to the earth, allowing you to stay grounded and present. And as you next exhale, slowly bring yourself back down. So knees knocking towards each other. Pause here. How did it make you feel? How does it feel to have the front of the body open? Does it feel good, or does it make you feel vulnerable? Just stay passively observant to your experience. Okay, we're going to come up one more time. So you can do option 1, 2, or you need to walk slide your bum closer to your heels, or walk the heels towards your bum and grab hold of the ankles. And then you shift the body up. Keep your Uddiyana Bandha, so draw the navel in and up. And as you exhale, slowly bring it down. Stay connected to your breath. And we're going to try one more thing. So either option 1 or 2, without holding onto the ankles, because we're going to try to move the legs. So as you next inhale, lift the hips up. I like to interlace my fingers here, and then you can shift the foot like in between and then lift the right leg up. If you want to, you can straighten that leg, keep pushing down through the left foot, engage your glutes, your pelvic floor. Keep lifting, hold it, bring it down. Let's do the other side straight away.
So lift the leg, just here, keep shifting the hips up, or you can lift the left leg up. Don't judge your experience, just do your best. Hold it and bring it down. Slowly release the hands, bring the hips down. If you want to, take a full body stretch. All is good. Now bring the feet together, open your knees out wide. Clasp the opposite elbow. And allow gravity do the work of tugging to the tissues, pulling the knees down to open up through the pelvis. Supta Baddha Konasana, the reclined cobbler's pose, or a reclining butterfly. So just like a beautiful butterfly, chilling in its all beauty and glory. Can swap the clasp on the elbows. Tone your lower abs. And breathe. Then bring the knees up. Grab hold of your knees and roll yourself up into Ardha Navasana. So you can hold the back of the knees or roll the shoulders down so you open up through the chest, extend your arms. If you want to, you can straighten the legs. Just see how you feel. I'm not really feeling it today, to be honest with you. Had a busy day. So make your practice your own. You don't always have to do the most challenging variations. Still, you can fire up your core here. You can feel the sensations. Stay here. And then cross your legs, transition over onto all fours. Fingers spread wide. Neutral back. Feel the connection with the earth and notice your breath. As you next inhale, lift the tailbone and the chin up for cow. As you exhale, squeeze your belly and slowly arch your back for cat. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round your back. So keep going with your own breath. Allow it to guide you and move for the whole duration of both inhalation and exhalation. And the slower you go, the more you'll be able to tune into the finer sensations in the body. So when you feel the movement being initiated by your pelvis, then go through the lower back, the middle back, upper back, and then your neck. And then the other way around. So your spine is like a wave. So try to slow it right down. Feel your shoulders. With the next inhalation, come to the center. And we're going to come into toe squat. I know it's your favorite one, that's why we're going to do it. Make sure that your pinky toes are also down. If it gets too much, just lift the hips up. And extend your arms out. So bring the palms as though you're pushing something out. Fingers are together. Corset your ribs, elongate your spine. And begin to draw tiny circles. So I can really feel the tension all the way from my middle finger to my armpit. So then start drawing bigger circles.
And breathe. And then small again. Tiny circles. Then release your arms. Give them a nice little shake. And this time bring the thumbs to face back. So your lower arm, your upper arm, can't really talk about body parts today. So thumbs are back, roll the shoulders back, and then begin to pulse. Corset your ribs, spine is long, breath is calm and steady. All is good. Just feel your body. Notice where you feel most release, where it feels like you should be, because for me it's a bit lower rather than being here. Just a couple more times. And release. Okay. One more time, just push the walls away. And we need to go the other way around. So I think we're rolling in. So now we need to go the other way. No, I think that's what I just did. So try to go the other way. So I can feel my arms fatiguing, but also releasing. Keep pushing out. Ribs are in. All is good. Great release for your plantar fascia. So fantastic. Just a little bit more, bigger circles. And smaller. And release. And release your feet, so gently pat them. And that feels quite good actually. Fantastic. So we're coming back here. Hips over the knees and extend your right leg out. So you can have it the foot flexed or down depending how you like to approach gate pose. Try both ways. So corset your ribs, elongate your spine, right hand on the hip, left arm up. So you want to find as much length through the body, and then you slide the right hand, the leg, rotate the chest, and again keep reaching the fingertips to open through the left side of the body. See how it feels if you look up, maybe down. And then bring yourself back to the center. Lean to the left, so you're supporting yourself, and then point your right foot. So push the hips up, so you want your body to be in one plane, and then lift the right leg up. Extend the right arm if you want to. So hold it here, maybe flex the foot and push up through the heel. Corset your ribs, hold it, and then bend the leg, grab hold of the foot, and kick it in. So you're coming into a little back bend, opening through the shoulder. Stay with your breath, breathe into your chest, your core is engaged. And then one more time, kick the foot out, and then bend and hold. Kick it out, bend and hold. So one more time, kick it out, and stay. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Bring yourself back. We've got the other side to do. So first of all, we're starting in gate pose. So push your hips forward. Notice how this side feels. And inhale your right arm up. Core engaged. Exhale. Lean to the left. Keep reaching your fingertips to the corner of the room where the wall meets the ceiling. Stay with breath. Roll the chest out. Reach just a little bit longer. Just a little bit further away. And inhale, come back up. Exhale, right hand down. push the hips forward. Body is one line. Extend the leg. Yeah. We're going to have peachy bums. Extend the left arm out. Hold your core. You've got it. Keep squeezing your bum. Lift the leg a little bit higher. And then bend the leg. Grab hold of the foot and kick it in. So you open through the shoulder. Gripping through with the fingertips. Then inhale, re-extend. I want you to move. I'm kicking the cushion. Exhale, bend and hold. Lift it up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Let's go. Inhale and hold. Push the mat away. Squeeze your core. You can do it. Lower down. Let's come down to child's pose. So knees together, apart, whatever you prefer. And extend your arms, drop the forehead down. Allow the shoulders and hips to settle. Notice what's present. Notice the rhythm of your breath. As you next inhale, bring yourself back up. Knees are hip distance apart. And we're going to come up. So lifting up. So you're going to find as much length through the body. Very gently lifting the sternum up. But keep reaching the fingertips up. So as though you could really stretch your spine and could reach the ceiling. Then as you exhale, squeezing your core, slowly shift down. Draw the navel to your spine so you can bring the forehead down. Lift your arms up. See how far you can go. Then inhale, rise up. Exhale, down. Elongate your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. And stay. So here, focus on keeping the core engaged. That will support your lower back. Very gently roll the thighs in, even though it doesn't usually feel like much. The intention will be sufficient to support the sacrum rather than causing additional tension there. So roll the shoulders back and down. Lift the sternum up and keep reaching your fingertips up, coming into gentle back bend. So you can reach the chin up or drop it back if that feels good. But it's more important about finding that lift from your sternum a little bit more. Squeeze your belly. And with the next exhalation through prayer, bring the hands down. Let them rest on the knees and pause. Close your eyes. Follow your breath. And tune into the energetic space around your heart. So you can bring the hand on your heart or even both. Feel the warmth of your body, the tender touch. softly open your eyes. And let's go again. So inhale, reach the arms up. Gently push the hips forward. Roll the shoulders back and down. Slide your shoulder blades towards your hips. And then if you want to, you can tilt the head back. Support this structure with your core. Breathe. And with the next exhalation, slowly return to sitting on your heels. So now we're going to try Ustrasana pose, or the camel pose, which I think is, it might be easier than what we've just done, because when you're here and you extend your arms out, it's this adds to the challenge and might make you feel a bit vulnerable, because you can't support yourself with anything but you not only expose your heart, your throat, but then here. Whereas in camel, even if you try this posture without bringing the arms down, you've got your arms like readily available to do something. So just see how it feels. Obviously each day is different, and so will be your practice. So it'll be interesting to see how these two versions make you feel. So knees hip width apart, and you can stay with your toes tucked if you're new to camel, or if you don't feel confident in doing back bends, because it's better to start here and to support your lower back rather than overdo it and let the ego lead our practice. So with the toes tucked, bring the thumbs into the sacrum, bring the elbows in, roll the shoulders down, and same principle, elongate through the spine and lift the chest up. You can tilt the head back if you want to. Squeeze your belly and breathe. Keep the spine long. Just a couple more breaths. And then slowly bring yourself back to sitting on the heels. Feet can be flat. Keep the spine long in a symmetrical pose so you can just settle. Breathe deeply and fully. And especially if you're approaching a posture that's either new or it's demanding, or not even demanding in a physical sense, as in you need the strength, but if it's something that makes you feel fragile or vulnerable. So like back bends, they can have the tendency to do that. So if you keep your breath deep and long, then you communicate to your nervous system that it's okay, no need to tense, I'm fine, because you can use the breath to induce a relaxation state. So as you do it, when you try to relax, you need to start breathing deeply. So if you do that in the pose, it will work to your advantage. So let's try something else. So we're going to work through extension to flexion by gently engaging through the core. So you're going to start with the toes tucked, arms either in fists by your ears, or you can very gently interlace the fingers and just graze the back of your head. So we're not like clenching here or anything. You just want it to have like minimal contact. So from here, you push the hips forward, lift the chest up, and go as far as it feels okay. Feel the extension, support it with the strength of your core, and then as you exhale, you begin to flex your spine and gently crunch, bringing the right knee towards the, right elbow to the left knee. So we inhale and re-extend, go mindfully, and then exhale, squeeze and twist the other way. So left elbow to right knee, go as low as you can. So keep going, inhale, and exhale. In, out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Move slowly. Inhale. And exhale. Now if you want, you can inhale and hold. Bring the arms wherever it feels okay. You can even bring them down to your heels, but stay with the feet flexed. Or squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest up. All is good. One more breath in and out. Then bring the hands onto your hips, strong core. Bring yourself back to sitting on the heels or between the heels for hero pose. Settle here with the knees together. Very gently bring yourself down. Arms beside you. So very gentle flexion in the spine so it can settle. Breathe into the back of your heart and the side of your ribs. Tuck your tailbone under and feel the weight of your body being received by the mat and the earth, grounding you and filling you up with that like heavy and stable energy. As you inhale, lift yourself up, slide onto your bum cheeks and extend your arms out. Oh, arms, legs. See, I told you. I just can't get my head around body parts today. Okay, so flex your feet, arms by your hips, roll the shoulders back and down, and squeeze the legs together. So when you press down through the back of your knees, your heels may lift. And coming into Dandasana, draw the navel closer to the spine, lift up through the crown of the head. Just a couple more breaths, let the body shake and quiver. And now, so keep an engagement in the core, folding into the pelvic cavity. So you inhale, wave length through the spine, and as you exhale, fold over the legs. So if you can grab hold of your shins, your ankles, or your toes, your feet, it's all good. You want to keep the spine long, your belly tucked in, and your shoulder blades down. And then, if you meet all that, then you can begin to fold. So because we don't want to be here, you want to bring the lower ribs to the top of your thighs. So it doesn't matter if you can bring the knee to the head to the knees, but you tune into the inner experience, to your inner body, the pelvic cavity. And then as you next inhale, lift up and bring the right foot fairly close to your bum cheek. So you want to have a hand distance between the foot and the left thigh. Okay, I might as well stay here so you can see what's going on. You might need to use a strap for this if you want to, but it's really more just so we can get the twist and again fold rather than get into the pose. So really, like, don't stress. I'm probably not going to bind because I don't feel like my shoulders are ready for it, but you know, let's give it a go. So from here You need to bring yourself through. So like you want to bring the shoulder as far through the shin as you can. You can even hold that leg, and then you wrap the arm around so you can hold the outside of the hip. So left foot is flexed, and you can either stay here holding onto the foot, or if it's accessible, you can grab your hands, keep your lower belly sucked in, and then fold over the left leg. Then as you inhale, lift up, cross the right leg over the left. If you want to, you can tuck the left foot under, hug the right leg, and twist away. If you're comfortable here, you can lift up from the hips, hook the elbow over the knee, keep the spine long. And gently release, come back to the center, into Dandasana. Find your core, lift up through crown of the head, and breathe. Then left foot in, hand distance apart between the foot and the thigh, and just see how it is. You might be okay just being here, and it's perfectly fine. I know that I was been avoiding this pose for a very, very long time, and apparently the poses you avoid the most are the ones you should be doing most often. So here we go. I'm even teaching it. So if you're okay here and you want to give it a go, so then you can hold onto the left leg and bring yourself through as far as you can. Then wrap the arm around, and you might be okay here. Or keeping the engagement in the belly. See if the arms want to meet. You can use the strap if you want to. Fold over the right leg. Notice what's present. And gently release. Cross the left leg over the right, so it's either the outside of the right knee, or you can tuck the right foot to the left bum cheek, hug the left thigh, squeeze your belly, keep the spine long, and twist away. All is good. Breathe into the back of your heart, and either stay or twist a little bit deeper, hooking the elbow. Notice where you can feel the breath, where you can feel the twist. And then very gently unravel and calm down onto your back. If there's anything that your body's still craving before final Shavasana, then go for it. Just be careful, because I'm not there. And then when you're ready, extend arms and legs out. Clench your fists, like point or flex your feet. Create as much tension in the body. Squeeze your belly, your glutes. And release. So let's do it one more. So create tension, frown your face, and exhale, release. Connect with your breath. Revisit your intention. And allow all the little parts of the practice, your intention, your effort to come together like pieces of a puzzle. Surrendering to the practice,
start taking more conscious inhalations and slowly reawaken your body. Roll over onto one side and spend a moment there. So transitioning from Shavasana, from the stillness where everything settles, where you notice how small the fluctuations of your mind are, into a comfortable seat with your eyes closed. Bring the hands at your heart and bow your head. So thanking yourself and your body for this time, for the practice. Keeping a deep reverence for your practice and your efforts. Let's close the practice with one round of Om. Notice the deep sense of peace throughout your body, your mind and your breath. And softly open your eyes. Thank you very much for your practice with me today. Namaste. I hope you keep the seed of inspiration and carry on all the practice. We've got practice on Thursday, 6 till 7 via Zoom. So if you'd like to join us, then you can book your space through bookone.com/yoga-with-mags. This is where all the events are. Apart from that, if you'd like to practice in person with other people, then weather permitting, on Saturday, 10 till 11, there will be a practice on the South Sea Common. If you've got questions about that, let me know. And last but not least, the meditation space is on the 22nd of August. So I wholeheartedly welcome you to try it. Again, let me know if you've got any questions about that or the practice itself. So thank you very much for tuning in. It's great to see you all here. And fantastic. Then yeah, that's often the case, that something might look manageable, but then you try to do it and your body is just like, what are you expecting of me? So I assume that do you mean the last one at the end of the practice, Marichyasana? So like this one, then you come here and do the bind. Yeah, this one is a really tricky one, because it requires a certain level of like hip mobility, but then also awareness of the core, so you can actually fold and hold it there, because you need to tune into that your pelvic cavity, and then of course the shoulders, which we all love. So I will include that one more often and just see how that goes. So thank you so much for the practice, and I hope to see you on Thursday. So take care.